Good afternoon, everyone. It's March the 20th, and it's first day of spring. And it's about 1:20 in the afternoon, and the current temperature is about 55 degrees. It's kind of breezy today. My plan is today is just to check on the entrances of all the hives. I'm going to be checking all but my stover hive today. So I just thought I'd bring you along and on this spring day and show you what we've got. When I got here, there was a few bees at the entrance of the Land's hive. They've since flown off, but not much activity down here right now. As I said, it's a little breezy, and the temperature just now getting up to the mid-50s. So the high today is probably going to be close to 60 degrees later on this afternoon, but then it's going to cloud up and change again. So we're going to go on up to the Langstroth hive and take a look up there and see what's going on up there. Well, we're here at the Langstroth hive, and as anticipated, there is a lot more activity up here. It seems to be more active earlier in the day than the Land's hive. With the insulation in the Land's hive, I think that has a lot to do with it. We'll get a little closer look at the landing board here. Looks like there's a couple of dead bees, but there's still a lot of good activity coming and going. So they're probably building up their spring bees now, and some of the fat body winter bees are starting to die off. The last time I was in the hive was a few weeks ago, and there was some brood in the hive, not like some of the other hives I've got, but there was a little brood in the hive. So I've got a bee in my hair. Let me see if I can get her out, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Well, I should have brought my veil with me. I got her out, but not until after she stung me. So there is some pollen coming in here at this hive. I'm not going to be able to get a very close look at it. Let me zoom in here a little bit, see how close I can get. But they're doing well. Like I was saying, the hive had some brood in it, cat brood and stuff in it when I was in it here a while back on a 70-degree day. So I'm waiting for it to get a little warmer again to get back into the hives. But as I said earlier, we're just doing a entrance check today and see how if the bees are flying and what they're bringing in. So we'll watch here for a little bit, and we'll go on to the next hive. Well, I think that's going to be it here at the bee yard. We're going to head to the Algoa hive next, and we'll see you when we get there. Good afternoon again. We're here at the Algoa hive. It's currently about 2 o'clock, and the temperature has come up a little bit. It's saying that it's about 56 degrees currently. We have a lot of activity here at the Algoa hive. Looks like there's a lot of pollen coming in. There's a lot of bees coming in, so looking good. As I said earlier, we're just doing entrance inspections today. We're not going to get into the hives. It's a little too breezy and too cool yet, so but if this is any indication how well this hive's doing, it's going gangbusters. When I was in it a few weeks ago, it had a lot of brood in it, and it had a lot of evidence of a merged brood. It was the brood pattern showing a big amount of emerged brood. So this is probably one of the hives I plan on splitting this year, and not using it for production to make honey. I'm wanting to increase my hives by quite a bit this year. So the plans are to do a little queen grafting, queen rearing, and see what we can learn there. So we're going to watch it here for a minute, and then we're going to go on to the soybean hives, which is the hives that the Show Me beekeepers take care of for the Soybean Association here in Jeff. So enjoy. Good afternoon. Again, we're here at the soybean hives now. It's about 2:20 in the afternoon. Current temperature is about 57 degrees. And the bees are really flying. The number one hive has got about a little more activity on it than number two. They both have quite a bit of activity. We're just checking the entrances today. It's a little too windy to get into them and disturb them, so we're going to just take a look here for a minute. I'm probably going to check the bottom boards on these and see if there's anything in the bottom boards, and I'll bring you along. Looks like there's quite a bit of pollen coming in. Go around to the back here and check this. There's some bees down here. Not quite sure why they're down here. We'll get it out here where we can see it a little better. Take a wide angle view here. Get this screen out of here and see what we can see that's down in there. A lot of pollen. There's a bunch of moisture down in here. Don't see any varroa. Hive beetles, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and clean this off and check the other one. Give me a minute. Okay, well, this is the bottom tray of the second or number two hive, not near the bees that were on the number one. There's a bunch of pollen and cappings and stuff. A little bit of moisture. We've got some ants, as you can see. I don't see any. There's some bright red pollen, henbit or dead nettle. Don't see any varroa mites. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean this one off. I'll be back. Okay, well, I think that's going to be all for the soybean hives. Got a lot of bees around here. I hefted both of the hives. They're still really heavy, so they've got plenty of honey. We're gonna have to get out here and go through them on a warm day and see if we need to equalize or pull some honey out or what we need to do, because last time we were in them, especially this #1 hive, was really busting at the seams. So getting ready to go out to check on Debbie's hives. So Debbie is one of the founding members of the Show Me Beekeepers Association, and going to help her out this year with her hive. She's had some health issues and not been feeling well, so hadn't been feeling like getting into her bees like she should. So we're head out there and I'll talk to you then. Okay, we're here in Barnett, not Barnett, Brazito, and we're checking Debbie's hives and see how much activity we have on the entrances. But as you can see, those two have a lot of activity. 103 has a little activity. 102 has a little activity. 101 has a lot of activity. 100 has a lot of activity. 105 has a lot of activity. 106 doesn't look like it has much, if it has any. 107 has a little activity. So looks like maybe 1 or 2 dead outs. Not sure, but until we get into them, it's hard to tell. 101's really active. Well, that's all for today. That's first day of spring, so it's just around the corner. Hope you enjoyed the video today, and if you did, please give it a like, and if you haven't already, let's subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you get notified my upcoming videos. Until we see you at the bee yard, happy beekeeping, and thanks for watching.